Hello again, everybody. Second Tech is here with my Atakline on this Leap Day Monday, February 29th, 2016. Alright. Hope everyone's having an interesting leap day. Taking advantage of some of the things you cannot do on this day unless you do it every 4 years. Especially people who are born on a leap day. That would be interesting to be a leap day baby. Would have been interesting. But I'm not. I was born August. Anyway, interesting weekend for me. Hope I had a good weekend. I only had one gig this weekend. As I mentioned on my Attack line on Wednesday, I was supposed to DJ a girls' basketball game, but I got snowed out because a snowstorm happened in southeast Michigan over the week. But snow cleared up enough for my gig to happen this past Friday at the VIP Very Important Person Dance at the elementary school known as Chrisman in Utica. Instead of having like a daddy-daughter or just mother-son, they combine them both and have just one dance for everybody. That's what they call it, VIP. And it was fun. You know, bringing the Utica School District with these dances and doing a good job of doing them. And the crowd loved it. With a lot of like, of course, all the line dances worked. They had to play Nene 3 times. Like I did in Almont, I had to play Nene 3 times there. Of course, slow dances are interesting. I had to switch up my slow songs. Because I wasn't just Daddy Daughter. Because Daddy Daughter, I played like Let It Go, Ed Sheeran, which I still played. And I still play Let It Go. But instead of playing Butterfly Kisses, I played Don't Want to Miss a Thing to appeal to all sexes, not just Daddy Daughter. Then like the old school, I think the old school got, like, every time I play Ice Ice Baby for the dads and for the moms as well, sometimes the kids don't like it, but the kids liked it here. They got into a train line for Ice Ice Baby. Good. The best reaction for Ice Ice Baby yet at these dances. So that's what I would prefer to play at these. They on the VIP dances for the adults old school. So there you go. Fun dance again on Friday. I got 3 gigs this week. Basketball game tomorrow. My final boys game tomorrow against Frazier. I know snowstorm's coming over. Hope it doesn't ruin that game too. Then I got 2 gigs Friday. I got another Danny Donald dance, this time in Ham Park, Elementary Romeo, and Club 54. Right after that. They loved me 2 weeks ago. Now I'm back there again. Maybe a recurring thing. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's get down with your news. Some of your number ones. Well, we have a still #1 movie. 3rd week in a row with no competition. Not big competition, should I say. Deadpool remains with 31 million over the weekend. Kind of affected by the snowstorms. While the movies that came out this week did modestly. Gods of Egypt did okay with 14 million. While the other 2 movies that came out this weekend, 999 and Eddie the Eagle, bum diddy bum diddy bum bum bums with 6 million each. With Eddie the Eagle, even with Hugh Jackman, now you're making the top 5. But may make top 10 because number 6. With 999 easily edging out Eddie the Eagle by $20,000 or so. Because Eddie Eagle made 6.0 and 999 made 6.1. So, modest difference. Congrats to the #1 movies. Movies. But now it's time for your #1 Billboard. Stills across the board. With Adele back at #1 for the 10th non-consecutive week. After inking off Future last week. Benefiting not just from the Grammy, but also from the Brits. And a big win over there. Big domination at those awards this past Wednesday. As I mentioned on the Atakline last week. So while Adele reigns supreme in the album charts, 2nd week in a row on the singles charts, however, it's because referring to Rihanna and Drake's song. 2nd week at #1. I'm starting not to hate it as much, but still no We Found Love. Congrats to your Billboard #1 singles and album. Let's get on down to one of the biggest topics of the day, the aftermath of the Oscars. If you haven't seen my review yet, it's on this channel. And I thought, some people thought Chris Rock, like, people have an opinion on Chris Rock hosting. I thought Chris Rock nailed the diversity issue on the head with some interesting segments, although I forgot to mention the Stacey Dash appearance, which was awkward, and the Asian joke with the Bridgewater and Cooper being the best representatives of like Asian kids. That was the only goal of the night. One of only a few groaners, along with the Stacey Dash cameo. But with diversity being a big issue, with despite a lot of foreigners winning, but no colored actors being nominated, or colored actors, directors winning, besides Alexander Inarritu winning Best Director. The ratings of the Oscars hit a low last night. With the rating down 4% in adults, 18 to 49, and up in 18 to 34 in all key demos. It averaged 34 million viewers, down 6% from last year's 36 million. In the adults 18 to 49, the rating of 10.4 is off 4% from last year's rating of 10.8. And it was up by 1% in adults 18 to 34. And across all key demos, plus 20% in the men demographic from 18 to 34. And plus 6% 18 to 49. And I fit all those demographics. I am the demographic of 18 to 34 adults, and 18 to 34 males, and 18 to 49 males. And 25 to 54 males, 1%. I'm 26, 7, going on 28. So, big night for the Oscars, ratings were low, but while some had a great night, some didn't, including Sam Smith. Despite winning Best Song, Sam Smith had a bad night when it comes to his performance being so-so, and I kind of mentioned it. If I said that Sam Smith said he was the first gay man to win an Oscar, I apologize for myself for believing Sam Smith. Because Sam Smith didn't know he was not the first gay man to win an Oscar, let alone not the first gay man to win Best Song. That was Elton John back in 95 for Can You Feel the Love Tonight for The Lion King. And the writer-director of Milk let Sam Smith have it, saying that he wasn't indeed the first gay guy to win a major award. And that was Dustin Lance Black for Milk, winning. Where he tweeted out second. Oh, really gay man was Sam Smith. The point that he's trying to make about this whole thing is, the point is, knowing our LGBT community is important. History is important. Sam Smith did try to apologize for his statement, saying that he was the second openly gay man to win an Oscar, or third or fourth or 100. It wasn't my point. My point was to shine some light on the LGBT community, who I love so dearly. I apologize for the mix-up, D. Lance Black. I'll be sure to check out your films now. Congratulations on the Oscar. So at least he tried to make up damage control for his ill-fated comment that he was the first gay man to win an Oscar, which he wasn't. But at least he said, hey, that wasn't the point. It didn't matter how many gay men have won an Oscar before me. It mattered about me giving some shine on our community, on the LGBT community. He didn't know he was going to win the Oscar. You won the Golden Globe, which sometimes means you do win the Oscar in the same category. Although for some people that wasn't the case, with Stallone losing last night, despite winning at the Golden Globes Best Supporting Actor, and despite having winning Best Movie Drama at the Golden Globes, it lost out to Best Movie by Spotlight. Spotlight was, like I said, showing the diversity issue, which was nailed a little bit too across the head, but I did like the way they were doing it, for the most part, for most sketches, and most points of the podcast. So there you go. Ratings low for the Oscars, but hey, we'll see if the Oscars does get the statement across, try to not just talk the talk, but walk the walk when it comes to having more diversity in their acting categories. As Al Sharpton says, the ratings fall was a victory for people boycotting over the lack of black actors being nominated. Yet it was interesting to see, like, Fight the Power was one of the songs used by Chris Rock when he came out, and Dave Grohl sang Blackbird by the Beatles, which is a Jim Crow song. Interesting. So there you go. We'll see if Oscar talks the talk and walks it too when it comes to adding diversity in the acting categories. Now on with some concert news. Two tours were announced today. Well, a week or two ago, Slipknot announced that they were going on tour with Marilyn Manson. They only announced the cities. And now they publicly announced the dates of that tour with Manson, which will kick off on June 9th in Salt Lake City, Utah, and zigzag all across the country. Such great destinations like Auburn, Washington, Austin, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Hershey, Cincy, and here in Detroit, and Pine Knob on July 29th. It will end up on August 5th in Des Moines, Iowa. Manson and Slipknot will be joined by Mice and Men as their third band on the bill. Man, a lot of metal tours announced recently. Slipknot's touring with Manson, Korn's touring with Zombie. I think their date's August at the Knob. In Disturbed, Breaking Bad. I would be really interested in Zombie Korn, but they had like a deal, $50 for lawn tickets to all three of those shows. I think that's an interesting deal for metal fans. So while Slipknot and Manson announced their proper tour dates, a tour announced today summer dates for Def Leppard, including the rescheduled winter tour. Now, Def Leppard went on a winter tour, going on a winter tour this past January, but thanks to ongoing vocal ailment problems with Joel Elliott that dates back to their cruise. Some call it the cruise from hell, with a guy dying from a band, Jimmy Band from The Last in Line, and Joe vocal problems consisting. They would have to postpone the entire spring tour. Only two shows did not get rescheduled. That was San Antonio and Brooklyn. Of course, the rescheduled dates will be part of the new summer tour, which will include Styx, who were on the winter leg, was supposed to be on the winter leg, along with Tesla. On the majority of the summer dates, Styx will be replaced by REO Speedwagon. So the first couple dates in May that will include Orlando, Lafayette, Corpus Christi, Hidalgo, Texas. Orlando will include Styx. Well, Oreo will not be on those dates, though, with Styx. The Lafayette, Corpus Christi, Styx will be on those. But of course, the new tour dates will start at, I think, the Bossier City. And of course, there'll be 2 stops in Michigan. One at Pine Knob on July 15th. And also at Grand Rapids and Vanderbilt Arena on July 9th. They'll also be in Toronto, Madison, Wisconsin, Atlanta, Houston, Austin, Dallas, Cleveland. I think they're making like 2 stops in order at Cleveland and Toledo, as well as Bangor, Maine, Boston, Hershey, all the big venues, ending up on October 10th at Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So they got 2 tours announced today. Slipknot probably announcing tour dates and venues for their tour with Manson and About Mice and Men. And Def Leppard announcing their summer tour with Styx. Some dates, making up the winter tour dates. And Tesla, all dates, most of the dates, and all summer dates, new summer dates, replacing Styx, REO Speedwagon. Seen Def Leppard twice, they're great. Seen Styx once, they're awesome. I haven't seen Tesla before. But I have seen REO as well. Once and a half, because I saw them at Sterling Fest, and I saw a little bit of the set when they were at Arts, Beats, and Eats a few years ago in Royal Oak. So there you go. Some toy news there. With that in mind, that's it for the Sleep Day Atakline. You've been attacked by the news from Zach. See you later, yeah.